Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well. We are at Pitt Race right there with the really cool sunrise. It's about 7:30 right now, and we're here with the TSX and we're here with ChampCar to do our very first ChampCar race. This is actually day 2. Here is the car. Here's where we're paddocked. Yesterday we did the first race. It's a course of 2 different endurance races throughout the weekend. So Saturday is an 8-hour race. Sunday is a 7-hour race. Today is Sunday. We finished the 8-hour yesterday and we didn't have any major issues. So that was like a huge accomplishment for the team. And we're looking to just finish again today. 17th out of 62 cars yesterday, and then in our class only had 6 cars. We finished P3 in that class. Yeah, 17th overall out of 62 cars. Pretty good accomplishment, I would say. We're just looking just to finish the race, but to finish the top third of the field was pretty cool. So this weekend we have Charlie, Bao, we have our other homie Brian, he's helping us crew. We've got Kyle, and then we've got Pete. So Charlie's over there setting up his Hans, his new Hans. But yeah, this morning we have just an oil change to finish on the car, and then just torque the wheels down. Yesterday we were kind of having some shifting issues, so it got to a point where we started throwing parts at it. So we ended up throwing in brand new OE cables, shifter cables, and a OE shifter box. We did a transmission fluid change also. A few changes last night. Ended up nut and bolting last night as well. A few fasteners loose. I think the upper control arm on the rear right loosened a tad bit, and then one of the lower control arms on the rear passenger side loosened a little bit too. So always nut and bolt before you get on track, especially after an 8-hour race. But to find the most of the car relatively still intact and tight was nice to see. You guys may see a bunch of different stuff happening right now inside this car. There's been some changes, some new additions. So this is kind of a DIY cool suit system that we put together. It's an Angle 19 quart cooler. I just put some fittings, bulkhead fittings through it, and got a little bilge pump in here, and some tubes that go over to the driver and allow us to be nice and cool during these 2-hour stints. So yeah, anyway, 2-hour stints we were driving yesterday, which is the most any of us have driven on track before. And I think we owe it mostly to this thing that kept us cool and kept us from being over exhausted. But I want to show you guys kind of some new things we have going on in here. Clearly passenger seat is out. This guy right here, this bubble pump, it's actually wired up and installed, and the car's running on this thing right now. It is very loud, but it freed up like 7 to 10 horsepower just from allowing the engine to not have that parasitic loss from the OE power steering setup. We also have an AIM Smarty can. The biggest thing, we actually went to PDM. We got rid of the OE fuse box, all that nest of wiring we had in here. The battery was relocated into this box right here. The ChampCar needed to be fully covered, so we utilized this box, mounted it on the firewall there. Then there's the ECU, the iVTEC 1500. It's mounted right up there. And then we have a button keypad as well, and the Flagtronics unit, which is what ChampCar requires. This thing will flash the flags that are actually happening on the track. Very cool. And our new comps system, which isn't working too great right now, but hopefully we can start refining that. Lastly, the new AIM dash as well. So clearly, whole new, brand new electronics package, courtesy of Andy and Dakota at ASM. They were able to throw this together quickly for us before this race. Again, always forever grateful for those guys for pulling through last minute for us and getting this stuff done. But the car works flawlessly. The wiring is cleaned up. The button keypad allows for way more options and way more capabilities. This is like the button for the cool shirt. You can see that there. Andy had leads ready and wired up for the cool shirt already. You got all these auxiliary terminals here. This is just like a 12-volt power source for our GoPros, and he had it pinned already, so we just needed to add some more wiring and some more pinning, and all that was really easy to install after the wiring that they did. But I've got a GoPro mounted on the rear window also. We have a GoPro mounted here to see the driver. So Smarty Cam is the forward view, got a GoPro for the rear view, and then we just have another GoPro up here for the driver view. There's the outside wideband controller there. But yeah, interior, very, very new in here. Lots of new stuff. And it's really looking like a real race car now. Pretty cool, eh? One thing I really wanted to show was kind of our new brake cooling package. We have the Willwoods, if you guys haven't seen from the last video, which is a long time ago. Sorry, yeah, I haven't really been uploading. But we have Willwoods now, 2-piece rotors. And we have some brake ducting. So we've got these 3D printed ducts from Beat CL9. Homie on Instagram sent those out to us. 3D printed it. It even has my logo on it. I know you can't see it right now, but it comes out of the from behind the bumper. We've got some ducting here, and then there's this big pancake ducting right here. Also custom 3D printed from, I don't know, some other people that Charlie linked up with, and it fits really nicely. It blows right at the back of the rotor. Not really directed into the back of the hat, but just behind that general area. That's where that wind is blowing. So that's kind of our new brake cooling package there, and this thing stops really well now. So anything to reduce the temps. We got it stickered up, so extra 5 horsepower there, extra 5 there, extra 10, extra 12 there. Yeah, ASM, hybrid racing, hawk pads, Trey Cartel, Rob over at Syndicate, and of course bvspeed.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're up late.
Les be here too. Les is driving for Turn-In Concepts, right?
Yeah. Turn-In Concepts. We're here pretty late last night. Discovered a axle boot had torn, and we had to replace the axle boot because we had no more axles. That's the third axle for the weekend. So 2 drivers and 1 passenger axle. But you know, as they always say, that's racing, and that's the worst thing to get here because you just want to go out and have fun and do some stuff. But we're gonna go out. We're starting off first this morning, so we're gonna give it the old college effort, and it should be good. You know, let's see if we can hold these guys off for a while. You know, they're going pretty quick. They're going pretty quick. So. So we're gonna use all 5 gears, hold off these guys, and it should be a good time. And it's gonna be a bunch of smiles at the end of the day, and hopefully a lot of champagne spray.
Yeah.
So
this dude brought like cases of champagne.
Well, we should be pretty good. I'm not sure who's gonna start.
I'm sure the oil change is done. Let me show you guys the new startup process for this thing. That climb up in here. Alright. Aim dash and a keypad. Wish I had a wider lens so you could see more of this, but yeah. Alright, make sure she's in neutral. This is our kill switch. Got battery power. Got party lights up back there. And then we go ignition on.
Yeah, right, good.
That is ignition on. And pardon the power steering pump. Once I have this thing on, it is going to be very loud. And this is engine crank. And that's the sound of the pump. These I'm still selling, so if y'all want one, let me know. Hit the DMs. I know. This is the new setup. Works great.
Getting up the times coming down the pit lane, we just said, okay, everything looks like it's working without me. Now get on the table.
I think we are set up. This is where we're paddocked. This is our little new inverter. For this morning, or today, Charlie is going first. This is his first race start ever. I will be hopping in second. Pete, are you taking third? You're taking third, right?
Yeah, Kyle's finishing. So
And then Kyle is finishing off the race. So we'll be chilling here. We got food, the seats, spare wheels and tires. We got fuel over there, tools, essentials. You know, not the very best setup, but we're making it work. I want to show you guys some of these other teams. I mean, look at that. They've got whole monitors set up. Some pretty professional teams here. There's this Salines team. They have a whole booth and a whole second story tier. I told Kyle he needs to fab one of these up and make it 3 stories. But yep, everyone's getting ready. Cars are gridded up. Charlie's hopping in first. My boy's a little nervous, but he'll get over it. Race starts soon. Tell me how you're gonna hack into their system.
play Young Thug.
Yo, you should be going to MIT or something.
No.
Hit the space bar. Hit the space bar. What? Where's the? Oh, click on it. Now hit the space bar. Yeah. Oh. Our boy's all grown up. Where's your helmet?
No, you need a helmet. You need a helmet.
You don't need a helmet. Straight raw dogging it out there. Heads up, king. What the?
Should work.
But this is, what's this app called again, Pete?
Race monitor.
Race Monitor. This is how we keep track of positions and times and everything. Everything is live updated. Look at these boys. Monitors, hella laptops. We just got this expensive gaming laptop for a $5 app. Yeah. Charlie getting ready to hop in. It's about 8:42-ish, 8:42 on the dot. We try to start right at 9, so the car should be on track circulating. So we can have 5 people over the pit at once. Fuel stops are 5 minutes minimum. No working on the car while fueling, so one person will be fueling, another person will be on the fire bottle, another person can help the driver get out and help the new driver get in. But we can't do tire pressures, do anything until we're done fueling. And from there we can do tire checks, tire pressure, get the GoPros going, get the cool suit going.
The glasses are kind of fogging up.
So these are the connections for the cool suit that come all the way from the cool tank in the back. Connects to Charlie's cool shirt, circulates cold water, keeps us nice and cool, regulates body temp. We're a lot less exhausted when we're come out of the car after being in there for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Hey, you want to do a comms check? Mic check, mic check.
5 minutes, guys.
5 minutes. Let's get her started up.
Start the car. Start up the car.
Any words, Charlie?
Survive.
Survive.
Be safe.
Be safe, check your mirrors. Yep, check your mirrors. Be smooth. Don't do anything too crazy. You'll be alright. Alright, here we go. So basically they're gridding. It's a randomized grid. They're starting from position 30. We're about position 8-ish right now. So they're releasing 30 as pole position, and then everyone in the back follows, and then the front over here will then take the back of that pack. So we're gonna be like beginning of the second half, back half basically. So here comes these boys. Hero Flights.